Hello everyone, and welcome to the Sporty stream. It's nice to see you all. Sporty FC, we've got an evening match for you. In fact, this is the last match that I'm going to have on my stream tonight. It's been a long day, so much action, so much fun stuff to go. Take you right through what we have seen. Started with Striker Swampman taking on Legacy Gaming. Swampman winning that one. No, sorry, Legacy Gaming winning that in a reverse sweep. Then it was followed by Ugly Express Series All-Star event with Crouton Dust joining us, and he joined us for the sweep that Astral Warscape had on Ninja Storm FC. Now, tonight, our last match, an All-Star 2v2 matchup. OUG Overcast taking on Invicta Empire. So, see you all. An exhausting day for you, but we have one more match coming up. I promise you, you will like this one. It's OUG Overcast Invicta Empire. Let's show you the lineups these teams have in store for this one. A best of 5 2v2, both of them at a 2-2 record. And they're having a very good season so far. See if they can maybe continue that here as Invicta and OUG. We've seen actually OUG Empire earlier this season. They took on and beat Swordfish Volt in week 1 3-1. Then they took on G3 3-1 as well. Game differential of +4. Invicta Empire have swept their first 2 week opponents. Resurrection, then after that Merc, and they're in a very good position here. Take down OG. In fact, Invicta are the favorites, and we actually do know these players: Skeleton, Pestas, Bergie, and Goobers. Goobers specifically used to be the captain of Invicta in the 3v3 division. Have 3v3 team as well. Again, a huge run for them. They looked absolutely incredible. Invicta looking to do even better to continue their incredible streak of wins. Great time for them to do so, as again, I don't actually know if they have a 3v3 team. They do have a 2v2. This is their 2v2 team, obviously. Invicta strong. They do not have a 3v3 all-star team. They have a 3v3 maybe they have a premier team. They are very strong players, so not surprised to see them in this position. Yes, they are actually. No, they have a different 3v team for Premier. Again, this is in the Invicta organization. Massive org, but they've got a good amount of teams. They're all pretty good. OUG, an org you also might recognize. Again, they used to be a tournament organization. Now, obviously, hosting teams who do compete a lot of times in Skyward series. Teams on Premier and Challenger all over the place. We've seen OUG Brigade earlier this season for 3v3. Challenger, and we know how good their teams can be. So, and we're gonna get into this action. We're gonna get into this best of 5 very, very soon. And again, what a series it will be here for these two teams. It's again some of the best teams in this division. They just have at this point, they'll like to continue to be at the top. A loss here will definitely put a little dent on that record. No one wants a blemish. No one wants to be a team that will lose. They want to get those wins, and they'd like to have them as soon as they can. So much. Only so much you can do to prevent that. You gotta do your best, and especially for the Overcast, because again, they are not in this one. Invicta are, but again, they swept their last 2 week opponents. They've been pretty dominant. Again, wins over Resurrection, then over Merc, looking pretty good. So, had some pretty tough opponents. Oh, they'll play in this one. To get ourselves in the action as soon as possible. While you're at it, though, get your predictions in. The prediction poll is live. Vote. Who do you think will take it? OUG Overcast or Invicta Empire? A fun series. Excited for it. A lot of people who are excited for it. Exciting series, that's for sure. Here. And we're just looking for here. Again, we're just waiting on these guys. We have about 2 minutes before our match start time. I actually started the stream earlier than I thought I would. I don't have a problem with that. Again, we'll get this going. And for the last match of the night, an exhausting day, but Hey, I've had fun doing it. So many different events. Hey, this will be the one to end it off. Just another hour of action for you all there, for all of your pleasure. Then we're on that road to 2K. We've just passed 1.9K, so we need about 100 more to go. And once we hit 2K, that'll be a huge milestone for this stream. Milestone I'll be excited for as well. Everything up for this one. Again, it's been a long day of action. Finally, soon enough to its close. Do wait for everybody to join on in. And Invicta Empire looks like they have their two players, Pestas and Bergie. You will see who they have joining. I would assume though it's probably going to be Blue Sabres and Preston, but they do have Hardpoint as the most recent addition as that third player on the roster, so they could play with Hardpoint to be on Striker Esports, especially Abstract. I think he was on Abstract. He's a solid player again. There's a reason why these teams are at the top of the division. There's to do it. Now they just need to do it again. See what they have in store as just about to hit that match start time. In comes Blue Sabres, a caster here for the Skyward series. Great friend of mine, and in comes Preston as well, that usual starting duo. So they're in, they're ready. They are happy to see some action here on the Sportiest stream. 1UP Gaming Overcast takes on Invicta Empire in a best of 5. One series to do it. One series to keep your record undefeated. 2-0 versus 2-0. 1UP Gaming versus Invicta. This is a best of 5 deciding. It's a late match, the last one of the night. This will definitely decide a couple things. At least it'll help with the seeding. OUG and Invicta kind of dueling out to see who will stay as that at the top of the league and who will have to resort to just taking their first blemish, their first record, their first loss of their record. A match like this, but now again just kind of feeling each other out. It seems to be a lot of how things work. A lot of how Overcast will play is going to be dependent on how Invicta plays, and right now Invicta not afraid of the offense as Blue Sabres will get that cleared off the back wall. Now he cast the other way, blocked by Skeleton Pestas with a pre-jump. Preston kind of caught floundering in the air, but again, this Invicta team is not going to play slow, that's for sure. They're going to play fast as Bergie wouldn't get the shot there. Skeleton Pestas follow up by Preston and OUG having to feel a lot of pressure on them as this Invicta team trying to squeeze in and try to really make life painful for OUG early on, but the pinch down the field. Off the back wall, Bergie will have the touch away, and Invicta Empire bully their way for OUG by demoralizing them with this pressure. And while it does work, OUG are a pretty resilient team. Again, with the record being as good as it is, it's like a little more than just a little bit of a push from Invicta to force OUG to fold. Skeleton Pestas. The corner. In front, looking for a chance. He won't challenge, and Invicta will have to try another one. But this one's open! Oh my goodness, where was Preston going? It's Bergie. Puts it in. And Invicta Empire will take the first goal as Bergie saw the boost and got a little too enticed by it there. Gave up the open net as a result. Game going that way. Invicta, OUG, playing against each other, but it is Preston's mistake. They'll give the opening, but here he goes, looking for the solo play. Bergie will keep it out. This will be still in the midfield. Blue Sabres will be cleared. Skeleton Pestas, the dribble. Preston, the block, but won't change anything. As Preston get the clear. Still not going to work as Invicta playing in front of their nets. OUG doing well to find some scary passes in some awkward positions for Invicta. They weren't covering that back wall there, but won't hurt them as Preston, another chance, off the corner, looking for the second, and Invicta were going to let him have the opportunity, but he couldn't get the shot. Actually got a lot closer than I think they thought he was going to. Now Invicta maybe trying to get one back, just to slow down OUG. Skeleton Pestas, everything he has, straight to Blue Sabres. Bergie, corner, Stella, round one, now the dribbles, Preston still challenging, Skeleton Pestas in control, off to the back wall, quick touch, in front for Bergie, double commit from OUG, but that one is kept away. They're doing well again with that defense, with it, but they cannot get enough control upfield. They are trying though, and Preston specifically has been, again, definitely trying to spearhead the offense, says miss there. Stelton Pestos going for the boost, but he's really not left with much of a choice there. As Bergie's whiff gives OUG Overcast their first goal of the series. Yeah, just a big mistake from Bergie to whiff that. When Stelton Pestos, really, he doesn't have much of an option. Even if he goes to challenge, he will not beat OUG to it. That is going to be a very painful mistake to give up. All the work that Invicta have done. Need to get back to offense, and they need to do it soon as OUG, again, just slowly working their way through Invicta Empire. Not a fast process. No one ever said it would be, and I actually think this style of gameplay works for OUG really well. On a team that's known for their offense, that's for sure. Just known for having a pretty strong overall playstyle, and again, it's not a fast-working one either. It's one that takes its time, that really needs control, but they're not going to get it as Invicta. 2 chances, but both of them are wide. Will be Blue Sabres. A pop. Now the dribble. Got good control. He's got the net in sight. Looking for the dunk, but Stella Tempestos will keep it out. Well, Stella, who pinches it away. Preston back in, but low boost means Bergie will get to it. Invicta Empire. OUG Overcast. Final minute to go. They're both tied. 1 goal could and very well will be the difference maker in this one. But who will have the clutch performance to get it? Stella Tempestos. We get the fake under Preston. Now Bergie. Chase from behind. Sabres there as well. Still Bergie, who will run back to this one. Net in front. It looks open. Pass across for Stella Tempestos. But Stella Tempestos didn't have an angle that he liked on it. Victor will have to resort to just playing back a little bit. Letting OUG come to them. Preston. Stella Tempestos. 1v1, but Sabres does well to stop him. And Sabres is a pretty strong 1v1 player. You won't beat him very easily. He's, again, stronger than he looks, that's for sure. He looks quite easy. I can tell you from experience, having played against him a good couple times in 1v1s, he is a very, very resilient player. Really tough to break down. Is now against Ultravistas trying to do the 1v1 play, but again, Sabres blocks as OUG. Maybe one more chance, Sabres. This one pitch it will go to the ground, and Invicta Empire and OUG Overcast will go to overtime here in Game 1. A tie game. Great back and forth, but pressure is starting to fall into the way of 1UP Gaming. Better at utilizing the midfield. Still Tempestos made a bad turn, and Preston just threw it on net. I don't think even he expected this game to end that way. And yet here we are. Still Tempestos took his eye off the ball. And Invicta Empire, that will be what cost Lemire their first game loss of the season. And it comes at the hands of 1UP Gaming Overcast. A big mistake, but again, the offense really limited from these teams, only 4 shots each. But it's enough for 1UP Gaming, who like this slow play, who like this kind of a defensive, kind of grind out game. It's the way that they're going to want to play this one, and continue to play this one. It's Empire. Again, they want to play a little faster, they want to get in the faces of 1UP Gaming, but they just can't seem to follow themselves to do it. They have a play style, but they aren't acting on it. That could be a real problem if they're a bit too hesitant, says 1UP Gaming off the kickoff. Blue Sabres, the dribble, and it is kept out by Bergie. You know, Bergie would get there in time. He was a bit slow to jump to it, but he wasted enough time to give himself that opening. 1UP Gaming gets it on the backfield. They can't put it in as Invicta Empire. I've just brought an incredible save. Bergie to his own crossbar in that play. 1UP Gaming will have to try something new as Stella Tempestos away. Preston. Net down the field. Bergie. Preston. Challenge and demo. Stella Tempestos wants it gone. Sabres as well. OUG Overcast continuing to play from the midfield, with the midfield, and through the midfield. And Invicta Empire cannot seem to think of why 1UP Gaming is playing so well, but I've just told it to you. It's through the midfield challenges Preston. Quick shot on. Bergie will have this one. Sabres back, but it's a 1v1. Bergie, the dribble. Preston won't get him, but Sabres will. 1UP Gaming use their man advantage there to its real full potential. There's a miss there. Bouncer. Sabres gonna get that one. Nobody was paying attention. And 1UP Gaming with their first of the series of the game. Bergie was not paying attention, and Oh, Sabres is going to get the easiest goal he can get at that position. Open net, open goal, and Blue Sabres won't be missing that one. Early 1-0 lead here from Blue Sabres. As Preston off the ground. Oh, what a dribble! But Berkey will get there instead. 1-Up Gaming, Overcast continuing. Again, that midfield start. They've got to be careful. These 1v1s are starting to become very hard for them. Stella Tempestas with the answer. Yeah, and at some point you knew these 1v1s would go the way of Invicta. This one, though, a fake on Preston. Goes for the low 50. Catches him lacking on that back line. And again, it was going to happen at some point. Might as well happen here. High game. And just a great play. Overall, Berkey will take the lead now right off the kickoff. Again, huge play from them, and right off the kickoff, Invicta. No hesitation to take the lead here. They're going to make this a real tough battle with 1-Up Gaming. As they should, for being a 2-0 team. 1-Up Gaming have some tricks up their sleeve. We've seen them make those kind of comebacks before. We saw it last game. They really did slow down Invicta Empire to a screeching halt. Now it feels like they're starting to reach for some of these challenges as Berkey looking for the double. Sabres will be there. And Stella Tempestas will wait back patiently. Preston. Right back to Stella. Preston again on an infield touch. Sabres already up for it. Really got an aim for what he wants to do there. He'll go for the pinch. Stella Tempestas wants it demoed away though. And here comes Preston, the 1v1. We know what he can do, and he can do it so well! Preston! Top right shelf! 1-Up Gaming Overcast! A huge solo play from Preston up and over the last defender. And that is a tie game. They needed a goal when they needed it. Preston was there for it. 1-Up Gaming. Always finding an answer. Invicta will have to try something new as Preston again with control. Preston demoed away. They won't even give him the chance to shoot on that one. Oh, it's a pass us though. Oh, what a fake! Still rolling in front. Oh, but he did bump the Sabres into the ball. And this is Overcast. You'll try to find it there. Sabres, one more pitched in there. And he'll fit it through to the bottom left corner. Blue Sabres never gave up on this. Berkey did. And Berkey will pay for it with the lead here given to 1-Up Gaming. Persistence is key for 1-Up Gaming Overcast. And again, they find the shot that works. They find the opening they need. And Invicta, while they've been playing well, those small plays, those small chances, those little things from 1-Up Gaming have made the difference. Become big, they become important, and they become incredible. And the save for Stella Tempestas. Berkey wants it. Is this going in? It is! Berkey ties it at 3. Stella Tempestas, the doink off the corner. Who could have expected that? Well, it was definitely Berkey who did. And Invicta Empire. Again and again. They're getting these chances through just creative minds and on the same page so often. There's another one, Berkey. Can't get the flick as Sabres. Put away, but Stella Tempestas. Off the corner. Preston wants to take this one to the corner. Takes his time. Trying to find the dribble with it. Gets around Berkey. Still, one to beat. Stella. Touch. Berkey. Ready to get back. Preston gonna bump him. Oh, he got bumped himself. Will be Berkey who will send it away, but that's straight to the respawn. Preston in the midfield. Preston. Stella Tempestas flying. Berkey gets around Sabres. Still Berkey. Ooh, the back wall. Preston. No issue on that one, but he is removed. And Sabres, though, still with it. One shot off the back wall. Follow up. Not going to be there. As Preston is, again, still busy on the respawn. He's now got a touch to it. This will be lobbed to the goal. Berkey will jump up. No issue for it. As Stella Tempestas hanging around Blue Sabres, using his speed to his advantage. Berkey, Invicta Empire, playing a lot faster now, just pure speed is what they're going for at this point, trying to outpace OUG, make them uncomfortable in some of these turnaround plays that they do get at such a quick pace, but it will not be easy as Sabres won't take the shot there. Couldn't get the angle for it. Preston has to wait. This is scary. 2v1. Skeleton Pestos wanted the bump, but Preston will challenge early, not giving them the time to do so. As Preston. Back to Bergie. Sabers will get there, and Blue Sabers trying to take his time, but Bergie near post. Almost found that one. Preston wants it gone. Now it will help with a little bit of help from Blue Sabers. Still tied inside the final 10 seconds. Maybe Overcast can get a late game screamer. Missed it. In from Preston! OUG with 3 seconds left. The lead goes in their way. Preston's the back wall. It bounces straight down. And Invicta Empire were not ready. A mistake. A whiff. And that net is open. 3 seconds left. Do they have a chance of the kickoff? Bergie. Beat by Preston, but the bounce will go their way. Skeleton Pestos needs the dribble here. Challenged by Preston. Keeps it high. Bergie. Redirect. Skeleton Pestos chasing. Sabers wants it down. And it will be a late goal from OUG. Overcast will give them match points with 3 seconds remaining. A huge, huge performance. Only one more win is needed. Pressure is on this Invicta team, who has never lost a game before, to now win 3 in a row. They've only known sweeps, but gonna have to do a little bit more. Reverse sweeps now are on the cards for them. One up game again. They just look just that slight bit better. They find those chances. They hold the midfield so well. Invicta Empire. They got a lot they have to do here in game 3. OUG off to the early start. It's Preston through the midfield. No hesitation. 4 seconds, and this was a kickoff that definitely went their way, and Preston just jumped for it. Yeah, and he didn't take his time, and again, his lack of hesitation will definitely take advantage of Invicta's slight weight. It's Blue Sabers. A long shot. Is that on? It is almost in, but it will be off the post. Now Preston infield. Blue Sabers jumping. Will be Invicta. Finds it through the midfield. Skeleton Pestos. The way back to Bergie. OUG can wait on this one. Blue Sabers will send it away. Still Sabers. Now across. Skeleton Pestos. Wade's trying to control it, but Sabers again with the early challenge. OUG Overcast giving them no time to react, as Bergie's got to get up to that one. Quick save, quick thinking, gets it to the back wall, and now he's looking to transition. Invicta, though, don't have the boost. Skeleton Pestos to defense, keeping control here. And then trying to get another shot in that position, like so many players would. Knows that just keeping control is a lot more important for this team and their hopes, but here comes Sabers. Demos out, Skeleton Pestos. Bergie around Preston. Still Bergie. One to beat in Sabers. Back post shot. Sabers will be there. Skeleton Pestos with the answer. And that one will go high and wide. Invicta Empire shots missing the mark as Blue Sabers looking for goal 2. Skeleton Pestos has the boost there. Has the time now to take the dribble. Bergie and Stella in the midfield wants the pass, but no time given from Blue Sabers. And again, OUG Overcast not taking their time, wanting to go fast, wanting to play with the speed. Bow! Blue Sabers will double the lead to 2. Bump on 2. He gets past both. Invicta Empire shell-shocked by that play. And it's Blue Sabers. Blue, just again, incredible one-for-one mechanical ability. Again, you may not know it, but he is a very solid one-for-one player. And I think that might have convinced a lot of you. But I do know what I'm talking about here, and I do know how Sabers will play as he'll make it free. Off the sidewall, Bergie wanted that early challenge, couldn't get it, and that meant the net behind him was wide open. Blue Sabers will take it. 2 goals straight from Blue Sabers. And it is OUG inside the first 2 minutes, now with a 3-goal lead, but it may not be free for long. Invicta going, Preston with the dunk. Still challenging Stella to the corner. Preston, bump on Skeleton Pestos, in for Sabers. Skeleton Pestos will use a lot of what he has there to get to it. Now a chance to throw it down the field. Preston, hesitation, gets both to commit. OUG Overcast again, taking their time. This is a team that is so much more patient. They're waiting for the chances. Invicta Empire, they want to get it as fast as possible, but the speed has actually worked against them. It means that they're playing a little too fast for their own good. Maybe They aren't getting as much control. They're hitting the ball away from them too often. When it goes to OUG, OUG just changed the game plan around. They changed the speed. Take their time. They don't give Invicta much space to work with the Sabres. Slow on it. The side wall. He's still got another one there, but Preston will take it away. Off the corners, Phil Preston. Dalton Pestos has the 50. This one. Sabres. Dalton Pestos gets hit past him, but Preston, the Sabres to the nets. Well, they'll be a little high of that last target. OUG again. Bring that pace if they need to, but they like to slow things down. They like to take their time, and teamwork makes the dream work, as some will say. That's what OUG are doing here against Invicta. Invicta, they're going to have to start panicking a little bit here because time is running out for them. Still, it's Pestos. The corner. Got this bounce. Actually very high up. He's got a good play for a double tap, but he doesn't get much on it. Again, Invicta just not hitting the mark when they want to, how they want to. OUG Overcast, well, again, they're letting their defense work at this point. They have no reason to score. They have no right to really score at this point. Already in the lead by 3. Just gonna make sure they don't let Invicta get to 3. This series will be theirs in 3 games straight, but and think about that now. There's still a minute left, and Invicta Empire can make that comeback happen. We know how fast that offense can play, and but they do like that kickoff a lot, so they'll look for it as a pass downfield. Berge, that's good beyond. Miss, still it's Pestos rolling in front, and a pinch from Preston and Blue Sabres. Invicta Empire sent all the way back. Restarting from square one. 1UP Gaming Overcast. Just let the time continue to be the biggest enemy of Invicta's chances. Berge. Preston, waiting. The dribble. Taking more seconds off the clock. Might want a fourth. Flip reset. The fake. Still it's Pestos is patient. He'll immediately turn this into a 2v1. The pop-ups. Blue Sabres dogs. Still it's Pestos. Posterizes Blue Sabres. And he's taking one back for Invicta Empire. Again, just calm, collected. I love that play from him. He knows that sidewall is what would be the immediate option for any defender in that situation. Just a great outplay, but still, Invicta Empire have more they need to do. Off the kickoff. Still, it's Pestos. Preston will send this one out. Pestos' early challenge. Blue Sabres coming in, looking for offense. Berge, mistake! And Blue Sabres will catch him. And all the work Invicta Empire have done to try to get themselves back, it will be all erased there by that touch from Berge. He wanted to roll up on his car, couldn't get it to do so. Now means their chances seem to be all but gone. So OUG Overcast, Invicta Empire fighting through, but OUG are just that better team. Preston, Sabres one more. And all that has worked for OUG Overcast's favor. A victory lap at this point. They know what the outcome will be. 1UP Gaming Overcast. They came, they saw, and they conquered Invicta Empire. Time will tick down. Invicta will have no more chances left in this series. 1UP Gaming Overcast have just swept them here in week 3. Again, such a quick performance there. 1UP Gaming held the midfield, really utilized Invicta Empire's fast and seemingly efficient playstyle against them. Well, Invicta got a hard lesson there that are going to have to change up their playstyle more often this season. But for now, this is for 1UP Gaming. Well, they've really given themselves a great start in this season. 3-0 as we're going to check with Blue Sabres. Welcome in Blue Sabres, a 3-0 sweep over Invicta Empire, coming in against an undefeated side. You guys made them look easy. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling now with that series being so short?
I mean, I don't think any of our series have been any much shorter, really. They've all been 3-1 so far. I would say they were definitely a good team, but their endfall was that they just really were offensive heavy. So we were just taking advantage of that tonight. So that's why it was so quick.
Definitely, I noticed very early on in that series, you guys played the midfield, played a lot more patiently. Really, again, as you said, use that playstyle of Invicta Empire against them. You use that base, you use that kind of seemingly efficient style that they want to go for, and you allowed them to come up and push into your space, and that's when you made those counterattacks, when you took your time, slowed Invicta down, and really did take advantage. Again, a huge performance, and really, at what point in that series did you recognize, hey, these guys have a playstyle that we can exploit? And I mean, it felt like it was like kind of by the end of game one, but can you tell us kind of like when you guys were kind of figured out that you can counter this Invicta style very easily?
I honestly would say it was pretty much beginning to middle of game number one, actually. If we just kind of saw their flow, and I mean, we were honestly having a very rough time in ranked. Preston was even having Wi-Fi problems, so like we had a rough warm up, but I was happy with the result tonight so far.
You should be. Again, it's a strong performance. You guys did look really good. And again, your season has just been so strong so far. 3-0 starts, and now people are starting to recognize what you and what Preston can do. In the first weeks, it felt like Preston maybe took the show, but tonight was definitely your night. And yeah, again, you did show that, hey, you might be that second player, second player on the roster that people talk about, but not that you're not any less important than Preston. Again, a huge performance, and really, again, with that, that strong start, I'm sure making a lot of people scared. Is this a message to a lot of other people in this league to, fear you guys every single time you play?
Well, I don't even think it's to fear just us. I think it's to fear One Up Gaming in general. Because the thing with our organization is our whole org is very dedicated to what we do over here, and we're here to win. And I mean, I say that with a period and an explanation point almost. Because I think a lot of teams have underestimated us by a lot. And I mean, especially for me and Preston, we're both ones veins. If you guys are here to give us a challenge, you better be ready for it. And that's all I really got to say about it.
Well, again, I don't think you need to say anything more about it. Again, you guys played well. You'll get a bye for week 4, and then in week 5, you'll get to play against Craft GPT. That will actually be Peak's team, so that will be an interesting team. Play against, they've got a pretty solid defense, I've heard. So you guys will have to prepare for that one. But again, you're gonna be past that halfway point. You're gonna have a 4-0 record, so you guys are gonna look really good. Again, going into that week 5 against Craft GPT. So I mean, is there anything you want to say kind of about your season so far, about how it started, and really about what you're kind of looking for to see how it will end?
Yeah, I mean, I think the season's been very interesting. Me and Preston literally just meeting right before the season had started, basically. And we honestly didn't know what was going to go down because he was thinking about joining unknown rosters because he's very dedicated to them over there. But I was able to convince him last minute to join over at One Up Gaming. So, and I mean, like, we've been meshing very well, and we possibly are thinking to even venture into a threes roster, but for now we just want to keep it up in the twos world because I mean, obviously we're doing pretty well, but I think, like I said, it comes down to that we're both ones mains. So a lot of the situations, like, you'll see me hanging back while he's just kind of having a heyday up there, or vice versa. So we're ready, and I think the lacking is that everyone is joining with the twos mentality, and we're joining with the ones mentality.
And you guys are just taking on everybody 1 week at a time. Congratulations here on your win, a field sweep over Invicta Empire. But before you go, any shoutouts, any last things you want to say here, Blue Sabers, before you leave? I know, again, you have your own Twitch stream, again, twitch.tv/Blue Sabers. Go watch him. He's got some great content. I book him sometimes for some of my matches in other leagues. So go watch Blue Sabers if you haven't already. Again, is there anything else you want to say? Any shoutouts? Anything you want to say here to anybody watching in chat?
Well, I mean, obviously, shout out to you. You coming in clutch with 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know me. Always
cast.
late. Always late.
Oh man, but yes, that's insane. And then I think my mom getting a new car today, all by chance, with our car actually breaking down as well. That was a kind of a huge momentum booster, just head-wise. I'm also very tired from that though. And then, of course, I got to shout out One Up Gaming. We're back on the grind over here, and people better watch out for us.
Oh, I think they are at this point. Again, a 3-0 sweep over Invicta. You made it look easy. You did it very efficiently. Congratulations on your win, Blue Sabers and One Up Gaming. Overcast. Hopefully we'll see you again. I have a feeling we will in the next coming weeks.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got us covered. You made it obvious. We'll be back.
Of course, have an amazing rest of your day. And again, we'll see you soon.
Yep, you as well, Sporty.
That was Blue Sabres of 1UP Gaming Overcast, a 3-0 sweep win over Invicta. Empire just makes it look easy at this point for them. They really didn't have to, they really didn't allow much against them. And again, they just look so good. And we're going to get, again, things continued here as we're going to end off the night. Thank you all so much for joining here on the Spodia stream. That's it for me. My night is over. Been a long day. But again, thank you all so much for watching throughout. We'll see you guys very soon here on the Spodia stream.